There's been certain moments over these last couple of years that have felt like I just needed to record. And this is one of them. I remember the first one was ironically because you'll know why here shortly, but the first time I felt like I needed to pick up the camera and record, and I didn't know what I wanted to say, but I felt like I needed to record the moment, was 2023, February 2023. I had just moved to San Diego. I spent all my savings moving to San Diego, and I was working a job that I did not like. And only like 2 months before that, I had just joined Team Reform. I decided I wanted to do a bodybuilding competition that summer, and I had been working with my coach for a couple of months, and we were literally like 2 weeks away from starting my prep. Was let go from my job. They did like a round of layoffs, and I had never experienced that before. It's so funny because I was let go on a Monday, and the Friday before, I was with my partner at the time, and it was Friday night. We were having a conversation, and I was just crying because I was like, I felt so directionless. I felt so lost. I felt like I had no idea what I wanted to do, what was going to bring me, I just felt like I had no purpose. I just remember feeling like I felt like it was like forcing me to really look inward at what brought me happiness and purpose, and to really focus on what is it that I need to do. And that kind of like led me through my whole journey into bodybuilding. Like I still was like, I'm doing this. I'm still going to figure out stepping on stage. And I had the most successful year of my bodybuilding I could have ever asked for. I like dominated all my shows. I won the entire championships, got my sponsorship with Alpha Elite, built such a amazing YouTube community that I felt like that brought me so much purpose, was like being able to share what I was going through and it have some type of positive impact on people. And because I got to share my prep, I got to share my struggles, I got to share how I was handling things, and I just got to connect and build like the most amazing community on this platform. And I felt like my truest self coming out, even though the catalyst of it all was losing that job. I forced myself to open up to a lot of people and to open my heart to more people and to share more, because I typically, like, I'm the type of person I didn't want to share anything about what I was going through. And I would show up on YouTube and I would just bear it all. And I was like, either people will resonate with it or they won't, but it's for me at the end of the day. And ultimately, the impact was really positive. That led me to just like find this deep love to bodybuilding. That led to me coaching and having this deep, deep passion for helping other people find their power and their capabilities just by showing up for themselves and for choosing to prioritize their health, both physically and mentally. And I've found so much happiness and purpose in that. I started really diving into that the beginning of 2024, and I've spent all of 2024 learning and going through mentorships and, you know, connecting with other coaches to learn as much as I could and building out my business, and then, you know, becoming a coach on Team Reform finally. And then that led into me starting to coach on posing in divisions. And I've known for a long time that this is where my heart is, and I've been really fortunate to have my full-time job that I've worked while also doing my coaching. But I would be lying to say that I haven't been trying to build my coaching business so that I could leave my full-time job. I've been wanting to do it in a way that I felt really safe to do so. I wanted certain milestones to be met before that. So here we are today. It's June 6th. And this morning, my boss told me that my position was eliminated. And the way they're structuring it is this position I'm in, I need to be in Southern California full time. And I was hired remotely, and so I live in Florida, and there's no way I'm moving back to California. So that role is done. I'm no longer employed with that company. I have this huge sense of relief. Like, I feel like this is going to sound so crazy. You know, I've felt for a long time that I've wanted the rug to just be kind of ripped out from under me. I kind of wanted to like have my feet put to the fire so that it would force me to make my coaching business get to the milestones I needed it to, because I didn't have a safety net of this job. But I was like, I can't. I feel like it's so irresponsible to do that, you know? And it's just funny the way that things work out, you know? It's funny the way you decide what you want for your life. And there's like those sayings where it's like the universe tells you, like, if I didn't make it uncomfortable for you, you would have never moved. And honestly, I wouldn't have. I'm making a decent salary, benefits. And so it kind of gave me this lackadaisy approach to building my business up, just patiently. And if I had stayed in that lukewarm water, like, I wouldn't be forced to make this work on a faster timeline. And so I'm scared as all get out. I'm so scared. Oh my God. This is like really terrifying to like this is 1000% me betting on myself. And you know what? Back in November when I decided to move to Tampa, I knew there was I think I knew in my core, like, there might be the potential that they don't keep me on because it's a California-based company, even though I'm remote. But that wasn't going to change my decision. I knew that I was moving to Florida, and as soon as I got here, I was like, I've felt the happiest I have ever been in my life. I feel like my truest self here. I've done a lot of work to get to this point within myself. So this is scary, but it's what I wanted. It is like, it's what I wanted. So here we go. Here we go, guys. Safety net's gone. Safety net is gone. If anybody's been like feeling like there's something I've wanted to do, you've always thought about it, it's sat somewhere in the back of your mind, deep in your heart, deep in your stomach, like you just know you wanted to do something, and maybe you've always second guessed yourself or held back. I think you need to start making moves towards it, because this is scary, but it's so much scarier to look back and be like, man, what would my life have been if I didn't just go for it, you know? Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we go.